Welcome to How to Play Fast Food. Take a look at the top of the restaurant to see the customers walking inside. Look at the customer on the left to see that you can use your finger to click on it and see their order. To build their order, you can click on the food items in the middle of the screen. Once a food order is built, you can click and drag the food over to the customer. Again, you click on a customer to see their order, build it by clicking on the food, drag the food to the customer. Now let's see what happens if you catch yourself making a mistake. You can see the customer wants a hamburger, but the hamburger also has lettuce. You can click the reset tray button to start over. Now take a look at the patience bars next to each customer. This represents the amount of time you have until the customer gets angry and leaves the restaurant because they have not received their food. In the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, you can see a progress bar for the level. This represents how much further along you have to get to the next level. In the bottom right middle of the screen, you can see an overall timer for the whole level.
Now this might be the point where you say to yourself, oh my gosh, I don't know how to read any of that in my target language. This is when we can go into the pause menu on the bottom right hand side of the screen. Then go into our mini-games section. This is where we can choose to work on several elements of basic language learning skills. And here you can see we are working on spelling. In the middle of the screen, we have our target word hamburger, which is written in Georgian, and we have an audio clip right above it. And then right below that, we have our individual character buttons. Select these to spell the word that we are working on. And once the word is finished, we would go and click the submit button. Once the answer is submitted, the letters shuffle and a new word is randomized. We use the current level section with the plus and minus buttons to control how many words we are working on at one time. One last thing to take note of is toggling the text and audio prompt modes. If we have audio selected, then the customer orders in the game will be played as sound clips rather than a text box. This is useful for practicing listening in your target language as opposed to reading in your target language. And one final note, if you're still struggling to play the game well in your target language, remember that this is one tool in your arsenal to learning a foreign language. We highly recommend using other resources like private instructors and online classes to help you understand your target language.